River State to engulf into crisis because River State is too important to the Ijaw nation and the Ijaw people. And we won't permit, we won't allow any person, any group of persons put River State into crisis. So we won't allow that to happen. And that is why I'm still reassuring you. Any person, few group of persons believing that they will maneuver, gang up against the governor, that the majority of Rivers people have given the mandate to manage affairs of River State for the next 4 years and continue with the second term, I don't think it's going to fly. Those persons that will want to go and carry out that kangaroo impeachment or notice of impeachment, we have over 30 million Ijaw youth to contend with first before we will allow that to happen. And that is our position. We won't allow backyard kangaroo impeachment. What I have to say is that those are party-based politics. And in as much as River State is concerned, we know that River State is a PDP state. And the governor is from the PDP extraction. And as a student of politics, as a student of political science, as a student of history, the Nigerian law have made it explicitly clear that before an individual that won a seat from a particular political party will be allowed to defect to the other political party. That means there is division, there is crisis in that party. And in as much as we know, there is no division in PDP. So I don't think they know what they are doing. It is left for the Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Edison, to do the needful by declaring their seat vacant because they have taken the wrong step. PDP as a political party does not have any crisis, either at the level of the national or at the state level. And there are existing court judgments that have made it explicitly clear that any person that is sitting on any particular political office, elective office for that matter, is on the platform of the party and not on the basis of the individual.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you to Contend. Sorry for cutting it there. We are all living witnesses to what has transpired between 1999, this democratic dispensation, till now. We live in a country where those who are in government don't obey court orders. We live in a country where those who have had the privilege to be elected into political offices, those who elect them can no longer access them. 27 lawmakers have allegedly, I still want to use that word, decamped to the opposition or Progressives Congress. And the rumor mill is agog that in the next couple of days, there is likely going to be an impeachment of this governor elected by the River State. What is the position of the platform elite, the Ijaw Youth Council, on this, given that the incumbent is one of Ijaw's instructions?
As I've said it before, you see, taking mandates through the back door, if it works in other states, it can never work here in River State. We don't want River State to engulf into crisis because River State is too important to the Ijaw nation and the Ijaw people. And we won't permit, we won't allow any person, any group of persons put River State into crisis. So we won't allow that to happen. And that is why I'm still reassuring you. Any person, few group of persons believing that they will maneuver, gang up against the governor, that the majority of Rivers people have given the mandate to manage affairs of River State for the next 4 years and continue with the second term, I don't think it's going to fly. Those persons that will want to go and carry out that kangaroo impeachment or notice of impeachment, we have over 30 million Ijaw youth to contend with first before we will allow that to happen. And that is our position. We won't allow backyard kangaroo impeachment to have its way. If people respect or do not respect court orders, if it doesn't work in other states, here in River State, that will not fly. And the president, Federal Republic of Nigeria, is someone that has been in the opposition before, and he understands the pains of being in opposition. Under his regime as governor of Lagos State, we all understand what he passed through the hand of the then president, Obasanjo, where his allocations, federal allocations were held for a period of time, and he was managing to pay his staffs with IGRs. So he understands the pains the opposition passed, and I know that Mr. President is not that kind of person that will support illegality. Mr. President is not that kind of person that will disabuse the security architecture for some group of persons to benefit. The president that is ruling Federal Republic of Nigeria is not that kind of president. We believe in him. He's a true breed of democracy. He's a true Democrat, and I believe he will uphold the norms and standards of democracy in Nigeria. And the governor of River State has come to stay and is going to continue his 4th term, and his re-election, Rivers people are telling him that his re-election is rest assured, because they understand what he holds for them. And that is the position of council, that we are with him, and we shouldn't be bothered with some group of persons that doesn't really know the importance and the value. But in no distance time, you will see here in River State is going to be first in history where assembly members are going to be recalled. INEC will be compelled to come and do what we call election, and we are going to recall some of them because they don't know what they are doing in the House of Assembly. Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry, President. Let's look at the IYC celebration. IYC is 25 today. What plans do you have for it?
IYC 25 today. In fact, we have what we call a mixed feeling. Why do I say we have a mixed feeling? In 1998, when the IYC Kayama Declaration was made, our demands that we want resource control, we want true federalism, we don't want militarization of our communities as a people. Today, when we reflect on what we have achieved as a people, it's little. The Nigerian system have given our people the opportunity to blame the federal government. That the resources, the funds that are coming from the federal government is not enough to develop our place. And we have a lot of resources. If true federalism is being practiced, I don't think we will be asking federal government any question. We will bring back the entire fight to our people at the doorstep. And that is why you see that we are still maintaining our stand. That we want resource control. We want true federalism. Because the suffering our people are passing through as a result of this oil and gas industry that is paramount in our environment is highly alarming. Pray that 25 years upward we achieve another milestone under my leadership. In the next 3 years, we believe some of our demands have been made
Finally, sir, you're 1 year in office and you're still pushing on. What efforts or what modalities have you put in place for use of the
Thank you very much. We are not up to 1 year anyway. We are barely 6 months into office. But what we have to say is that our youth are our priority. The youth in every society is the strength of that society. And as a president, under my watch, we want to see how our youth are meaningfully engaged in terms of gaining meaningful jobs in IOCs, in government parastatals. We want our youth to have the educational qualification. That means we will be looking for more scholarship opportunities for them so that they can go and study and get well-grounded to defend the Ijaw nation at every given point in time.
Lastly, sir, what's your final word for the pipeline vandalizers?
We have told them time without number. Even before this time, we are just coming back from a sensitization program on anti-pipeline vandalization. That since the PIA has been passed, even though the 3% is not something to write home about, we should keep the pipelines safe so that when we take total control of our resources, our environment will be very, very okay for us. The pipelines and the oil and gas facilities are going to be in safe land, and we will hand over everything, health and health, so that we won't be investing too much money in repairing those pipelines. And that is why you see that we are engaging and we are concentrating more.
Asawana!
Okay, can you talk to the
It's okay.
Can you talk to the
It's okay.
Just hold on.
The western, the eastern zone.
Okay, let's see. Please can we do your name?
My name is Comrade Florence Ruben Jaja, the IYC Woman Leader Worldwide.
Okay, so far, IYC is 25 to go. How has it been? How have you carried the women in IYC?
Well, I would say IYC is 25 and we're barely 6 months in the office. And as the IYC woman leader, I know in my little capacity, I've been able to impart to the lives of some women in the Ijaw nation by reaching out to them and also carrying out some mini programs in hospitals and the rest to reach out to privileged women. So as an IYC woman leader, that's a little I've done in my 6 months in office.
What are you calling on the youth?
Okay, I'm using this medium to call on all the women in Ijaw nation, both in River States and all Ijaw extraction, to put their hands together to support the IYC leadership, the council, to ensure that we come up with developmental programs to better our lives and our region.
Finally, final thing.
Okay, my final take, I want to use this medium to also stand in solidarity with the governor of River State. I'm from River State and I understand what is happening in River State. So first I want to call on the youth, the girls and all the women in River State to stand behind our governor to ensure that he is able to deliver the mandate that was given to him by Rivers people, and he can't do that all by himself. The women hold a larger number in every region. So if you rally around the governor and give him our support, he will be able to deliver what has been given to him as our mandate. Thank you.
Your name again?
My name is Comrade Florence Ruben Jaja, the IYC National Woman Leader Worldwide.